What is your water footprint? How much water does it cost to make a product? Will calculating this cost or the corporate water footprint help make businesses more water sustainable? Judicious use of this resource is imperative, but unless one knows how much water is being used, how can they take steps to limit their usage? A water footprint helps one understand the amount of water being used at an individual level, all the way to a national level, and in the numerous processes involved in manufacturing and producing our goods and services. An accurate water footprint also takes into account the amount of water contaminated during the manufacturing and production process. This tool gives a solid water accounting framework and aids us all in our efforts to be more efficient and conservative with our water use. The water footprint of an individual is the amount of water he or she uses in and around his or her home, school, or office throughout the day. It includes the water used directly, like that from a tap, as well as the water used indirectly, like the water utilized to produce the food one eats, the products he or she buys, the energy he or she consumes, and even the water he or she saves by recycling. What do you mean by recycling? The water footprint of a business, the corporate water footprint, is defined as the total volume of fresh water that is used directly or indirectly to run and support a business. The water footprint concept was introduced in 2002 by Arjen Y. Hoekstra. A water footprint consists of three components: blue water, fresh water in lakes, rivers, aquifers. It refers to the amount of surface and groundwater used to produce products. This includes the water that evaporates from these sources also: green water, water from rainwater stored in the soil. It refers to the amount of rainwater evaporated from the soil. Grey water, polluted water. It refers to the volume of water required to remove the pollutants from used water to bring it back to a quality that is acceptable according to the prescribed norms. How to reduce water footprint? In case of direct footprint, we can do the following: install water-saving toilets and showers. Close the tap while brushing your teeth and shaving. Use recycled water in the garden. Harvest rainwater and use it for recharging groundwater or for secondary uses like washing cars and gardening. If it is indirect footprint, we should be conscious of what we buy. We should make sure that we buy products that have a comparatively lesser water footprint. For example, buying a product that is produced from a place that is less prone to water scarcity. Switching to products that have a lesser water footprint. This will encourage industries to be more water conscious and transparent in their water consumption. The Water Footprint Network has developed a calculator which can help individuals assess their water footprint based on their lifestyle and their location. The calculations are based on the water requirements per unit of product as in the country of residence. How much of water does an individual use? How much water does a company use? Does it recycle any? And most importantly, how much does a finished product cost in terms of water? Only once such an evaluation is carried out can the water footprint, both in terms of fresh water used and polluted wastewater released, be reduced. A transparent water accounting of an industry's needs is a tool that can lead to better response strategies. Strategies that are not only topical, but also custom-built per location and season that will help consumers make an informed choice. Indian Standard Organization (ISO) is working on a procedural standard on how to incorporate water footprint in a product life cycle assessment (LCA). Responsible citizens too need to be aware of their duty, make wise choices and demand for transparency in information related to use of water for all products that they use. It's time industrial water disclosure be changed from voluntary to mandatory. After all, scarcity of water will lead to a drought in business too. This content has been published with permission from India Water Portal, www.indiawaterportal.org.